Hi, everybody. This is my daily recap of the Chad Daybell trial. We are on day 18, and like I probably said before, I feel like this trial is moving a bit faster than the other one. But I'm hoping they're getting close to the end of their witness list because I think if you have to have, well, 30 anyway, but definitely more than 30 witnesses, then there's something wrong. I mean, I'd say 10 to 20 would be a good range because you want to have enough people to prove your point, but not so much that the jury feels like you're being hammered into the same thing over and over again. So, okay, the witnesses today were the one witness was Zulema, Zulema Pasternet, Pastenes. Um, at first, when I was listening to the testimony, I could understand why she was even on the witness list because I couldn't connect what the what her part in this was or how she was connected at all. Okay, I figured it out because I looked at the witness how they describe the witness on the uh, description for videos. Okay, the woman is Alex Cox's widow. Alex Cox is Lori Vallow's brother because she used to be Cox before she was married 4 times. Um, so yes, that's how she's connected. Because all her testimony before was that she can help special needs or people with disabilities find jobs. So I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I don't see the connection. But I do now. Um, but of course, she's trying to say that Chad Daybell did have a part in this, and it wasn't just Lori Vallow. Which I mean is pretty obvious that that's how they're gonna go, but everything she said was Chad was the beginning of that, and Chad did that, and like they would ask her, okay, how did you learn about so and so, Chad? Who was talking more about the light and the dark, like I was talking about yesterday? Chad. Everything was Chad. Um, I'm not gonna say that I don't think. Well, I don't know. Well, I mean, anything is a guess, and anything is beyond reasonable doubt. Okay. Be, and the reason why I say that is because we weren't all there when the events were happening. So we're going to have to take people's words for what happened there. But I also believe in the amount of people, witnesses who testified to the same exact thing. I don't think more than 10 people, just say, can be wrong about something. If 10 people kind of agree to the same thing, I mean, down to the most minute of details, I'd say there's a pretty good likelihood it happened that way. Um, because I just don't think you can sway that many people to think your way of thinking. I don't know. So, yeah, I kind of ducked out of the trial early, but I got what I needed to get because I could kind of see where the testimony was going. And I've heard the same thing at least like 5 times. So I understand what they're talking about. And I don't need to hear it a 6th time, you know? So, but let's see what I'm to the point where it's like, okay, let's wrap this up and see what the jury thinks because I already, this is what I think. If I had, Okay, all this is like my opinion and speculation. I gotta put that out there. But if I was on the jury and had to make a choice today, I'd say at least they were both, Lori and Chad, 50, I don't know, 50-50 or 60-40 guilty. Now, it depends on which narrative you want to go with. Because if you want to go with the hot vixen who seduced him into doing things he didn't want to do, then you would think that Chad Daybell is completely innocent. But if you believe that he kind of talked her into some things, not that he like manipulated or mind craft, whatever, these things, then you would say 50-50. But if you think that Lori kind of just went along with the flow, then you might say 64. Either way, I'd say Chad is guilty because the only way to sway me to not guilty is make me believe that he is not guilty 70% or better, or make me believe that Lori is completely 70% guilty and he's just along for the ride. And I don't think that's possible. So that's where I sit right now. But gotta wait until see what the jury thinks. And I also don't know when the trial's gonna be over. Like I don't know how many more witnesses they have. So there's still a couple variables up in the air, but I feel like this one can be closed a lot sooner than the Karen Reed one. So okay, bye everybody.